All right, so the directions ask us to find the perimeter and area of each shape. Let's take a look at number 10. I'm going to start with the perimeter. Whenever you're working with vertical or horizontal distances, you're allowed to just count what those distances are. So it looks like this has a length of 1, 2, 3. This one has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's all the horizontal and vertical distances. Now we need to worry about those diagonal distances. Okay, for this first diagonal distance, okay, we can find the length of that red segment by using the distance formula. Okay, so the distance from this coordinate to this coordinate. Okay. And what I like to do, just to shorten the process for the distance formula, is I like to just form a right triangle out of that side. And it looks like that's a length of 1. That's a length of 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like this guy has a distance that is equal to the square root of 1 plus 16. So that's going to be radical 17. Okay, now I need to move on to this diagonal. I'm going to form a right triangle out of this. So that's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 9 plus 9, or radical 18. And last but not least, we have one more diagonal. And it looks like we're going to form our right triangle this way. That's 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one is going to be 9 plus 16. So square root of 25, which is 5. Okay. So the very last step for finding perimeter is we're going to continue adding these numbers on. We have plus radical 17 plus radical 18, and the last one is a 5. So as far as combining like terms and simplifying, it looks like all the whole numbers we could combine. So that's going to be 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5. And then the radicals, you cannot combine radicals unless they have the same number underneath that radical sign. So it looks like we cannot combine these. However, this one is still able to be simplified, right? We can do 9 times 2, and the square root of 9 is 3. So 17 plus rad 17. The square root of 9 is 3. So 3 rad 2. So this is the perimeter of number 10. Okay, so I cleared my workspace, and now I'm going to move on to finding the area of number 10. To do this, we're going to break up the irregular shape into regular shapes. Specifically, I like to break them up into right triangles, squares, and rectangles. So I have a right triangle right here. I'm going to name this number 1. That'll be the first area that I find. Then I'm going to cut it off right here, and I'm going to label this area number 2. That will be the second area that I find. And I'm going to split this right here, giving me 3 and 4. So right triangle number 3, right triangle number 4. Okay, to find the area of a triangle, it's 1/2 base times height, or base times height divided by 2. Remember that base and height meet at a right angle. Okay, so if you're looking at a triangle, okay, identify where the right angle is, and here's your base, here's your height. So in this example, it looks like my base is 1, and my height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 1 times 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Okay, for the second area, it looks like it's a square. It's a 4 by 4. So 4 times 4 is 16 square units. Okay, let's go to this right triangle. It looks like the base is 3, the height is 3. So 3 times 3 divided by 2. So that's 9 divided by 2, or 4.5. And then for this one, the base is 3, but the height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 times 4 divided by 2. And that's going to give us 6. Let's see. So the very last step in this process is to add these up. So we have 2 plus 16 plus 4.5 plus 6, giving us a grand total of 28.5 units squared.